Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. Really appreciate you all tuning into the live stream. And yes, before you tune in, just remember, not financial advice. You all got to do your own research. So yes, please do your own research before tuning in. All right, so hold on. Give me 1 second here. We got to pull up a couple of these charts here, and then we got to send a couple notifications inside the Discord, letting them know that we are online. All right, hold on. Let's see here. I gotta pull up pretty much everything here. Let's see. We should be on live on the other chat. All right, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I feel bad for those who are sleeping right now because we just told them to wake up. So yeah, we're here now. 1 second here. I'm gonna pull this here and make sure that everything's on. We should be on. We should be good. Things should be nice here. All right. Might want to push this back a bit. Honestly, we'll push it back just by a bit so you guys can actually see my full screen. All right. Yeah, we're good. All right, so as of right now, let's go over the cues. There we go. All right, so we'll go over the cues, SPY and Tesla. And so I did see this 2-hour chart here. So, okay, this is what I'm going to do here. This is what I'm going to do, which, you know, doesn't look too bad here. So yes, we do have empty space. Clear as day here, which, you know, honestly doesn't look too bad. I personally might end up trying to take it all the way up to this 573 range. Okay, so 573, that's what I have there. But I did look on a lower time frame. So I seen like on this little 1-hour chart here, we got a nice box here. Hold on, let me see. It's a nice top bottom wall, so that's at that 568 range. And then if we end up getting a break above that box, hopefully we can see this. So above that 568 range, and yes, I'm going to change this back to my original color, which was that blue. So we break above there, 568. I want to see up to this 570. So we got the empty space I like. This is just going to be for that next leg up there. We'll see how this one plays out. Obviously, there's a nice little imbalance at that 569. This is just going to be my trim, and then I'm going to leave the rest just to see if we can hit the upside. So that is on the cues. Yes, there's a bigger pocket here that if we do end up continuing, that's what I would like to see. So we'll see how that plays out. Yo, good morning, everyone. Good to see you guys and gals. All right, so that's on the cues. The cues looking pretty nice. So we got that pretty much that clean gap down here. So I'll probably take it up to that 573 if we get it, and then we can go over the downside too. Yo, yes you are. Thanks for the heart memes, bro. Appreciate it. All right, let me take a look. Downside actually doesn't look too bad. All right. So this is what I can see here. Got a top wall there. Probably put that bottom wall right there. So 30-minute looks good. Let me see that 45 sitting pretty nicely too. So pretty much every day in the Discord, this is what we look for. I'm looking for this little gap here. So you can see that little gap that we have there. If we end up saying, let's just say if we reverse for today, we break back under that wall. Personally, I want to see if we can get back down to this 561. So that doesn't look too bad there. That is on QQQ. And yes, our first take profit is always going to be the imbalance. And that imbalance is going to be that 50% mark, 563. So actually not a bad move. Hopefully we get that nice little, hopefully we push up. That's what I would want. But if we drop, then yeah, there's that move there. So see, we did this on basically a 2-hour. Got a little target up to this 573 range that I would like. Might treat this imbalance as like that imbalance, like take profit just to leave some runners. Yo, Catherine, good morning. Good to see you. Dang, what did you guys do this weekend? How was your guys' weekend? Hope you all had a great one. All right, yeah, so that's on the keys. That'll definitely be on my list. So QQQ. Let's do Tesla, IWM. We're gonna do Spy. I know someone's gonna ask me about Spy, which we will go over. And if you are new to our Discord, this is, and yes, I gotta clean up the chat. I gotta, haven't read any of these. But yeah, empty space. We look for that clean gap up, no consolidation. So once we break through, this is what I would want to see. So each and every day, see we had a beautiful move on Tesla, clean little gap up, we broke under, and empty space. So want to see something like that. Hopefully we get a couple decent plays for today. All right, let's see here. What else we got? So Qs, we did that. Let's take a look at Spy. So yeah, Spy's pretty much gonna go hand in hand. Ooh, okay. I honestly got the same words. I might do this one on a 2 hour. I feel like the 2 hour may work best for this one. Just because. So I'm pretty much just gonna box this whole thing up, right? And above this 640 range, we got a little empty space move up here. So that's up to that 645. So 640, 645. Actually not a bad move. See, clean gap up here. Or clean gap down, sorry. That I would like to take to the upside. Oh yeah, looks good. So right now we're in this box. So we're in consolidation. So I would basically want us to break through that 640 range and then try to hit this upside. So you can see that where we have this little gap here, just like the examples I've shown you. So that looks good. Obviously there will be another leg up here, which doesn't look too bad. All right, and then yes, we can go ahead and, I'm not gonna remove it, but I'll move it for right now. I do see this. Yo, thanks for the follow. Catherine, thanks for sharing the live stream, appreciate it. Yo, Chris, what's up? POTR, yes sir, man, I got you. If anyone has any requests, you can drop those in the comments right now. We will be going over pretty much everything. So hold on, let me see here. All right, so if we end up dropping, I do see another gap here. And these little empty space moves, this is what we literally try to target into after our Potter boxes can be broken. So that's under that 636. I see that, you know, if we end up reversing, which it doesn't look like we want to right now. But yeah, that's if we do. We got a nice little clean move. So we got the empty space, which looks good. Want to see if we can get there. Obviously we break above. I want to see that upside. So Spy looks really good. Right now, I'm just glad we're in a little bit of consolidation, and hopefully these moves don't happen until market opens. So that's what I would like to see. Looks good. Yo, Shango, what's up, bro? Thanks for sharing the live stream, bro. Appreciate it. He's an OG. Mike, what's up, man? Good morning, bro. Aaron, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Amazon. All right, yep. Amazon, we got what? PLTR. So yeah, we're gonna knock out. I'm gonna knock out Tesla and IWM, and then after this, we will be going over PLTR. We got. Let's see. Pretty sure someone's gonna ask me about that one. And then what else? Amazon. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Hold on. I want to turn this up just a bit. All right, maybe not that loud. That's pretty loud. All right, cool. Let's take a look. Tesla. Let me see what the damage is here. We might have something, honestly. Yo, Glock, yeah, that 2 hour did look really good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hold on, let me see. Okay, the 2 hour looked good. So that 2 hour was above that. Okay, this is what I'll do. Yo, Dark Trader, what's up? Yo, Glock, good to see you, bro. Glock is one of the mods in the Discord, so if you're in the Discord, you already know that. If you don't, now you do. Yo, Glock, did anyone check on Lawnmower? I haven't heard from him this morning. Hopefully he's okay. I should probably text him. All right, so above that 366, we do have a move up to this. I like up to that 372. So we got a nice little move here, which looks good. So that clean little gap down. And then if we break above, we got that empty space, which looks good. So that's what I like there. But before you say anything, and then yes, we got another leg up here. So if that happens, I probably will leave a little lotto. Let me see, 30-minute chart. Okay, I actually saw this a little bit earlier. Tesla looks like it wants to. Dude, I hope so. Yo, Shirley, what's up? Shout out to the princess pulling up. All right, look, hold on. So, I may or may not have woken up and directly looked at the chart, but I seen this on the 30-minute. So, if this happens, that is what? That is above this 364. So, if I end up taking this, there is a little gap up to that 366. So this one would be more of a lotto for me, or a smaller trade, just to see if we can get there, because I did see a little pocket. And then if we can, yeah, we got the empty space above us, which looks good, so I wouldn't mind it. But yeah, let's just say if this move ends up happening, let's just say if we end up, you know, it's trying to right now, then obviously I'll just miss the move and then wait for that empty space break. So looks good. And then downside, let me take a look here. Where do I go to start trading? Honestly, it really depends on you. Some people use Robinhood, some people use Webull, some people use TradeStation. Right now, I'm on TradingView, so TradingView is how I go over all my analysis, my charts. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is TradingView. This is how I look at my charts, and then obviously have a broker or whatever. If you're talking about group-wise, I do have a free Discord. Link is in the bio. Honestly, if you're brand new, if you don't know anything, especially, I would say just watch my free streams. I'm live like every day. Or you can join my free Discord. You'll be able to see like a couple things we do in there. We can ask questions inside the group chat, all that good stuff. So that's the free chat there. But you can see what we do inside the VIP Discord. But if you're brand new, I would just say, yeah, just join my free live streams or free Discord. Obviously, link is in the bio for the VIP chat too. That's where we go over all these same exact plays. But yeah, you can see what a couple members have done on a couple of these plays. But yeah, free chat's there. All right, let's take a look. Let me see. So Tesla looks good. Obviously, downside, I like them at 362 down to that 360, and then I'll probably leave a couple runners, depending on how things play out. But yeah, you can see my main box, what I have here. All right, yeah, we got a couple good ones. Yeah, no worries. Appreciate you being part of the live stream. Trying to get better at entries. So what are you doing? Day trades, swing trades? Are you taking trades on like a lower time frame, higher time frame? Let me know. So I can see like what you're doing. Obviously, yeah, just do your own research, of course. Okay, cool. Yeah, no worries. Obviously, I just stick with one strategy and that's it. And then I just wait for my play to happen. So I just try not to rush into things. All right, so IWM, we'll go over this one. I know everyone's going to ask me about this. And by everyone, I probably mean just me. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, we got empty space both ways, right? Hold on, let me look at this 30-minute chart. So I actually didn't wake up and look at this one directly. Okay, I got it. We got it. So 2 hour. Okay. So I like this 1 hour chart. And the only reason why I like it, let me see here. Yo, Epic, thanks for the roses, appreciate it. Hope you're having a good one today. So there's just clear gap down. So if you're brand new, this is what we try to target into. So I seen this clear gap down here. Obviously, we can go over less than like after market closes, but you can see we got a nice little Potter box. So basically we have an area of consolidation that we would need to break through in order for us to target into the empty space. Obviously could be a trim here, could be a trim here. I want to see if we get up to that 248. So there is a nice little empty space move above us that doesn't look bad. And I basically want us to break through this consolidation and target into the empty space there. 246, 248. And then, yes, there's a little bit more here, of course. And then, let's see here. I saw this on the 30-minute chart. So, I gotta make sure. So, pretty much still the same little gap here, which doesn't look too bad. Actually, not a bad bottom wall here. 244. Personally, I would try it. 242. Probably around that 242 range. Definitely a trim at that 242.79 range. But still looks good. Right now, we're just in a little bit of consolidation. So I feel like some trades did end up opening in a range. Obviously, we gapped up just a bit here. But yeah, that's what I could see. Yo, Lance, what's up, bro? Dude, yeah, so we're pretty much in that same little space where we were. So if we go on that 24-hour chart, you can see we're kind of still in this same little range. So hopefully, man, we get out of it soon. Or they might be just smaller moves as for right now, but hopefully, yeah, we get out this range sometime soon. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll and read the comments 1 second here. There's different types of trading. So yes, there's swing trading. So that's sometimes we do swing trading. I like to take swing trades here and there once we have a good position. So like Starbucks, this will be positions we hold overnight, over a course of a couple days. Could be weeks, could be months. It really depends. But clear gap up, empty space. This trade didn't take long. So that's what I like. Obviously, day trades, they're going to be during the day. Pretty much just going to get in and out that day, whether if I win or lose. If I have to stop out, that's perfectly fine too as well. All right, so Tesla, we got that. We got IWM, so we pulled that up. Okay, now, let's go over all these other stocks really quickly. Or, actually, I kind of want to take my time on these trades, but... All right, let me see. PLTR, we got to go over. Let's see here. AMD. All right, we'll take a look there. If anyone has any requests, you can drop those in the comments. You can, Yo, Doi Tan. Is this... So, yeah, this is options. That sounds like a Vietnamese name, so I'm locked in, bro. I'm locked in. All right, let me see here. So IWM, we did that. Let me take a look. SMCI, yo, 10K Blake, what's up, bro? SMCI, let's take a look here. I'm just scrolling through the comments really quickly. I know I'm missing like a lot of these charts. He said ate a bad burger or something. Dude, hopefully that's it. All right, let me see. PLTR. Okay. So about PLTR here. And as you can see, we had the empty space down under us, right? So we ended up getting a crazy close under our box here, under our wall. And then, yeah, we ended up going into this empty space, this downside. Obviously, on the 24-hour candle, I still like to this 137. But right now, we are sitting at the imbalance. Ooh. Okay. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should... Hold on, give me 1 second. Maybe I should go grab my notebook. Actually, I have it right here. We got it. Yeah, this looks good. I got a few things to write down. Give me a second here. This is definitely going to be one of those. What is this? PLTR? PLTR. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Catherine, I got my purple pen today. We're good. I got everything. My MacBook's is charged. Like my devices are all fully charged. I'm ready for today. So, all right. Let me take a look here. Let's see. So I still like down to that 137. I'm going to get rid of this. So let's see. Okay, so we got this clear gap down here, no consolidation here. This is something that I would like to the upside. So if we end up, so we're bouncing, the only reason why I like this a lot is because we bounce right off this imbalance. So if we end up getting a continuation by that 145, we'd like to see up to that 147, and then we'll leave a little bit of a runner. But it actually looks really good. It doesn't look bad at all. So a lot of times, so if you've been in my Discord, if you've been in the group, you'll see that a lot of times once our first take profit gets hit, it likes to reverse. And as you can see on that 24-hour time frame, we hit the imbalance. Look what happened. We're trying to reverse here. So I'm going to keep an eye out on that. Maybe I'll leave an alert here. We'll see. So looks good. But yeah, you can literally see like a lot of times, once we do hit our first TPs or whatever, like a lot of times trades can reverse, and this is why we leave runners. I want to show like a good example of this happening here. Oh, I think it was this one. So Tesla, we had a beautiful move. We had a clear gap down here, and then we had empty space above. And as you can see, we had our first take profit, which was the 50% mark. We ended up touching it. So this is when we ended up getting at most, and then seeing if we can hit the last final. And if it reverses, then that's that. We will just, you know, stop out and find a new reentry, things of that sort. But yeah, that's that. All right, and you can see what a couple members have done on a couple of those plays and all that good stuff. But if it works, it works. If it doesn't, that's fine. All right, POTR, we did that. Looks good. So underneath us, we got to get under that 142. 141.79. But I like the upside though. It looks good. All right, AMD. Ooh, okay. We might have something. Yo, Stinky, what's up, bro? Yo, Josh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. AMD, I see 207 floor to the upside. Dude. All right, maybe I'll keep this on watch today too. AMD. All right. Everyone knows about this one. We had a crazy little swing on this. You can just hold on. Let me see here. And honestly, I may or may not see the same move, which we will go over right now. But I was spamming this on my live, last week or whatever. Clear gap down. We ended up breaking above the level of the wall, and then we ended up. This all happened overnight, right? And then some during market open. Looks like we got the same move. So you could clearly see this is the same box, same everything. We broke above, empty space. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. Dang, that looks crazy though. So that 2 hour, that 1 hour looks good. Ooh, okay. All right, this is what I will do. This is what I'm gonna do. So the 2 hour looks good. All right, I got it. So 2 hour looks decent here. Looks like we have a wall that we need to break above in order for us to try to see this upside. So 205. See, we got a pocket up to this 219. Nice little clear gap down there. No consolidation. Empty space. We got a nice little box here. I will say, if I took this on a lower time frame, so if I took it above that 205, it would have to be like a smaller one. There's a little turbulence right at this 208.67. So around that 207 range, there's a floor that we would have to break above. So if we can clear this, there's that upside. So it looks good, and hopefully we can get above and clear that. So yeah, that's what I can see there. So yeah, we definitely have the clean gap down, right? Empty space is above us, looks good. Honestly, end of day, if we end up getting outside that wall, I wouldn't mind swinging it again, and hopefully we get that same result. During the day, it looks good too. But yeah, there is that around that 207 floor right here where we gotta break above. So that's the only thing I gotta worry about. Obviously, if sellers take control there, then see some downside. So let's take a look here. So yeah, we'll have a box here as well. Yo, Bo, what's up? Yo, Trillionaire, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, we got some. Pretty much another box here, so it's pretty much same thing. Under that 203, there's a little gap down. Bound to that 201. So got to be careful. We'll see how things play out for today. Well, that upside looking pretty good though. All right, so that is on AMD. All right, IWM, we did that. SMCI, Amazon. All right, Amazon, SMCI. We got to do NVDA. What else we got to do? UNH. Oops, did not mean to turn that off. We'll turn that back on, so no worries. Yo, Joseph, what's up? CCJ. All right, hold on, let me see. CCJ. All right, let's see here. We'll take a look at all these trades here. All right, 1 second here. There we go. Amazon. All right. Yeah, I got it right. Okay. You know what? I should have. And let's go ahead and move this. I know you probably don't want to see all that BS right there. But so we did have this empty space under us, or we still do. So I tried this on a 24-hour chart, I believe. And before you say anything, yes, this is more of a range. This is not a box. This is just a range here. So this is not a Potter box. Under us, we have empty space from that 197. As you can see, down to this 189. So I wanted us to break and close under this box to go to this empty space below us. But as you can see, buyers took control and pushed price up. So long term, or what I like here is above that 219 up to that 237, which looks good. So not a bad little move there. Let me see here. Maybe a little 1 hour. Ooh, that looks good. Oh wow. Oh wow, that looks pretty fire. That looks really good. No, I can't lie, that looks amazing. Yo, Michael, what's up? I got you with ML. Yeah, no worries, man. So yeah, I'll pull that up. I think I seen your comment like 5 minutes ago. My bad. Let's see here. Well, that looks good. That looks really good. It looks so good, I'm starting to stutter right now. That's how you know I like a trade. If I start stuttering. All right, let me see here. We got empty space above us there. Ooh, that looks good, yeah. Amazon. All right, all right. So, hold on. Ooh, that looks good. All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to keep this on watch for today. The only thing that I will say about today, so yeah, I like above that 201 if we can get that, you know, continuation up to that 207. Obviously, is there a downside? Yes, I liked under that 197 range. Obviously, if sellers take control at that 201, could see a little bit of downside. But yeah, nice little pocket here. The only thing about today is, so what, today's the 30th here? So Powell speaks at 10:30. So an hour after market opens, that's when Powell speaks. So I feel like we'll get like at least for me, I'm not sure about anyone else, so make sure you're doing research. Sometimes I'm wrong. So you can see what we have there. I feel like we might end up getting a good move. Like the first like 30 minutes or so, I feel like we're going to get like a good move, and then we may or may not end up chopping. So we'll see how things play out. But yeah, Amazon, it's looking pretty good. Not too bad. Not bad at all. All right. Yo, Michael, I got you with MO as well. MO and then SMCI. We'll do NVDA. We'll see. Yo, Uncle Will, what's up, bro? Cool, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. All right, nice. Let's see what else we got. MO. All right, yeah, we'll do this one. And yes, if you do want to join the Discord, links in the bio. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. Free chat's there. You can scroll through, see what we do here. But yeah, links in the bio for pretty much everything. Ooh, Amazon looking good. Looking pretty good. All right, MO. So I will be honest, I don't even remember doing any of this. Looks like a play already hit on this. Let's go ahead and remove that. Okay, okay. All right, this is what I have here. And I'll read comments in 1 second here. So just give me a moment. So it looks like we already had a box here. And so it looks like I missed a move. I personally won't be chasing into this one just because. But if we end up continuing, I have up to that 67.53. So that's pretty much that that final TP. Excuse me. But I did also see that on this lower time frame, so on this 1 hour chart, we got a box here. So pretty much another box here. And then, oops, not me to do that. And then right under us, I basically seen, so below that 66.24, sorry, I didn't mean to blind you with the background change. There's a move down to this 64.98. So each play, doesn't matter if I'm on MO or Nike or Starbucks or OnlyFans, I'm looking for that same chart. I'm gonna chart that same little play. I don't care, you know, if I'm on a 1 hour, if I'm on a weekly chart, I'm looking for that, literally that same exact play. Sometimes on that higher time frame, may not have any structure. So yes, I go down to a lower time frame. Obviously above us, we do got a lot of empty space, which still looks good. But so another pocket here as well, which we have to get above that 67 range. All right, let's see there. Yes, sir, man. No worries. That's just what I see. Obviously, you know, I could be wrong. So, yeah, just make sure to do your own research, of course. Ooh, SMCI. All right. So, what is that? It's 22.55. 22.55. 22.55. Okay, cool. Lines up. How do I join the free Discord? So, yes, the free Discord is in my bio. So, you can join the free chat in bio. That link will literally send you to that chat. And yeah, we're looking to do a couple cool things for the Discord this week and next. So looking forward to a lot, which we haven't announced yet. So we got some things to look forward to. Let's see. Ooh, 22.55. So 22.55. I definitely would have a trim at that 23 range. Want to see if we get up to that 23.50. Nice little pocket there, which looks good. But yeah, I want to see if we can get the break above. Not too bad. Ooh, wow. Wait, hold on. Yo, Landon, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. The link in the bio takes me in a while. So yes, the WAP will actually take you to the Discord. So it has the VIP chat, and then it also has the free chat. You can just scroll over and just click on the free one. But yeah, we'll be there. All right, let me take a look here. Oh, Lawnmower is here, bro. I was like, yo, where is Lon? Hopefully he's okay. He usually says something. All right, cool. Hold on 1 second here. Downside? Oh, yeah. Let me take a look here. So the downside actually looks pretty wild. So I have under that 21.47. So if you could see, obviously you probably could see better than I can. But yeah, a clean gap up here, no consolidation. And then 19. Ooh, that looks good. So right now we're in consolidation. So for this, I probably won't be touching this. As of right now, I don't like how it's moving. So hopefully we end up getting this nice continuation. I like the upside, but yeah, if we end up dropping, there is this empty space below us, which looks good here. So that's 21.47. I think the downside looks a lot better though. All right, cool. SMCI. All right. AMZN, we did that. We obviously did the downside. Let me take a look. MO, we did that. How are the Qs looking? Yep, I got you, bro. So I got both sides on that. Yo, Jamie, what's up? let me take a look here. So yeah, on the cues here, this is what I have. So I originally did this on a 2-hour chart. So as you can see, we have a 2-hour chart here. Or I'm lying. I did this on a 1 hour. So as you can see on this 1 hour box here, we have empty space up to this 570. But for me, I seen that on the 2 hour, we have a lot of more empty space up to this 573, not 2. So yeah, a lot of empty space there. So I want to see above this 568. We get that break above. And then I'm going to be pretty much just trimming profits along the way if we get it. And then downside, let's just say if we say screw the upside, obviously sometimes that happens. I want to see under that 564. So 564, we break under that. Lots of empty space down to that 561. So I got both sides. You know, if you're new to the Discord, I know someone just asked a question about, so is there no downside or is there no upside? I'll be honest, each day I have both sides ready and I just wait. So even on this Tesla play, I had empty space here I was waiting for. If we would have dropped, I had a little pocket here that I was waiting for. I know you may ask me, oh dude, well, what are you gonna get into? I'm gonna get in what the chart tells me to. So we wanted to go up, we're above my level. Especially if you know the option contracts look good, I will take that trade. For me at least, I don't have to guess. I don't have to, you know, worry about it might be. I don't know if it's gonna go down. I don't know if it's gonna go up. All I got to do is just wait. So that's it. Yo, Eminem Fitness, yo, what's up, bro? Trump speaks today. Let me see here. He might be speaking today, but I know Powell speaks today, so that's an hour after market open. So could expect a little bit of chop at that time, or some very volatile moves. So we'll see how things play out. All right, so SMCI, we did that. Amazon, we did that. Q's, UNH. What time chart do you add your lines on? It really depends on the time frame that I charted on. So like this one right here, for example, I have this on a 1 hour chart. You can see we got this nice little gap here that I would like to go into. And then yes, so you can see we have a top bottom wall here, and above this 169, this is going to be my top wall that we need to break through. And if we can do that, I will look for the next little position, which is up to this 171. So that'll be my final. Obviously, yes, there's a little bit more, which if I took this one, or if I take it, then may end up leaving some runners. And then my second blue line, so that middle blue line is going to be literally the middle take profit. So this is called the imbalance. This is where price does like to reject at times. So if we end up breaking through 170, and then I got that 171. So those blue lines that you see, so that first one is basically the point that I need to break for the empty space move, and then second one is just my first take profit, and then that final is just my final TP. But you know, I could definitely go down to a 5-minute chart and find like a 5-minute play if I wanted to, you know. So clear gap up here. If I want to take that, there's a little box around here. But yeah, that's just all that I see there. Downside though, so this is what I see the downside. Let's be honest with. Hold on, let me see here. Yo, 1T, what's up, bro? Thanks for sharing the live stream. Good to see you, bro. But do you straggle? Sometimes. Not all the time. Obviously, if it's like let's say if it's like an earnings position, and then I'm looking for like, if I like the upside, but the contracts are really cheap for the downside, then that's when I might, but all right, hold on 1 second here. Let me take a look here. All right, so under us, let's take a look. I know you're gonna ask me about it. Yes, we do got some empty space below us. So we got another box here. Not even gonna lie to you. And then under that 168, want to see down to that 166. So we got a nice little pocket below us, which looks good. And hopefully we end up getting there. That's what I would want to see. So it actually looks decent. Hopefully we get a nice little move. Right now we're in consolidation. So I'm not going to do anything except for wait. Yo, Darshell, what's up? Long time no see. What's your take on NVO? Yo, Eric, what's up, dude? Hold on, let's see here. All right, hold on. We got to go over SMCI. SMCI is definitely going to be one of those ones I'll be watching. Ooh, hold on. Let me see here. I got... Dang, we got some good ones today, though. All right, hold on. I'm going to pull up all these other charts that we did not go over. So if I did not go over your position or your trade, just go ahead and let me know. Let me take a look here. Let's see. All right, hold on. NVO. You guys want to see IWM? All right, so let's take a look there. What else we got? So we got to do UNH. So UNH is on that list too. We did Amazon. Let me see Meta. So Amazon is on my list too. Amazon. Okay, cool. Meta. All right. SOFI. Yo, Uncle Will, what's up, bro? SOFI. All right, cool. And then let me see here. APLD. All right, nice. APLD. Yeah, we got some good ones for today. We'll see what we can get, what we can do here. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second, guys and gals. I'll be right back. So I'm actually gonna give me some more water and maybe some fruit or something. So yeah, give me 1 second here. If you have any requests, you can drop those in the comments. If I didn't do that, if you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can scroll through, see what we do here. You can even talk to the members and ask them yourself. But yeah, links about for the Discord. If not, I'll still be on this live stream. So yes, please do your own research before tuning in. All right, give me 1 second here, guys and gals. One moment, and sorry for the music. Hopefully it doesn't change to something crazy. Yo, what's up, everyone? All right, sorry for this bad playlist. Looks like I came back just in time. All right, let me see here. Yo, Lee, what's up? Spy? Yep, I got you, bro. All right. Let's see, UNH. I don't know what I have on here. Screw this. So it looks like we already have a move on this. Let me see, 30-minute, 45-minute chart. All right. So yeah, I like this 1 hour chart here, and what I see on this, which doesn't look too bad. So we got another pocket above us. So with a trade like this, so this will be more of a day trade, but what I see is we already broke above our wall. So for me at least, and there's some times where we might break above, and as you can see, we're stalling a bit. So I would like a retest at this 259. So 259, that would be my retest there, and then hopefully we can get that upside, which doesn't look bad. But that's on UNH, looks good. If we go back under this 259 range, let's say if we end up, yeah, like literally going back under, could see back to the downside, down to that 258, and then down to that 257. So UNH, I do like the upside. It actually looks pretty good. All right, NVO. Dude, honestly, I gotta start playing NVO, or at least how I used to. Let me see. Let's see. All right. Yeah. Dang, it's still going. It's still trying to drop here, isn't it? Okay. All right. NVO. Dang, hold on. I might have to go to the weekly chart. So that 24-hour actually looked really good though. So on this weekly chart, this is what I have here. Obviously, we haven't gotten anywhere close to that. Under that 31.26, there's a move down to that 25.10. So there's a lot of empty space there, which looks good. And hopefully we end up getting that nice continuation to that downside. That's if we, end up going down. And then upside, this is what I've seen here. We scroll back to where we were. There's some killer upside. Not going to say this is going to happen anytime soon, but let me take a look here. All right, give me one moment. Yeah, there is some empty space here. All right. I'll leave an alert. I don't know. I feel like the downside might want to perform a little bit better. So right now, yes, it looks like we're in a little bit of consolidation. And, obviously we're falling outside of this box here. But if we can somehow, some way get above this 40.11 range, there is a lot of empty space up to this 49.23. So actually doesn't look too bad. That's what I would want to see with this little play, with a little trade here. So if we end up getting it, looks really, really good. So that is on NVO. NVO, okay, cool. IWM, okay, we did that. We'll do it again. So, same thing, IWM. Both ways looking pretty decent. I like the upside. That's if we, get that continuation. I want to see above that 246 range. And, if we can get there, we got a lot of empty space up to this 248, which looks good. So that's what I would want to see. And then maybe leaving a couple runners because there's a little bit more there. Right now, I just feel like we're in range right now. So I probably won't be touching this as of this second here. Well, one is market isn't open, and two, we're in range. So, man, it has to convince me. I like under that 244.10 down to that 242, but it needs to convince me. Overall, I feel like we're in a little bit of that same range that we've been in. So that's that. Looks not too bad there. All right. Dude, I was actually, yo, Dark Trader, I was actually looking at CVX. I feel like I missed that one though. Well, I feel like we can definitely go over a couple other ones. I feel like CVX has been on my radar. I feel like it has like some good moves. Yo, Leo, what's up? Let me see here. What time do you chart on? So if I'm looking for a swing trade, then I'm mainly on like a weekly 24-hour chart, the 4-hour. In some occasions, maybe a 2-hour. 2-hour, 1 hour, in some occasions. But if I'm looking for like a day trade, if I, want to get in and out during the day, and not have to hold like a crazy move for a couple weeks, then I'll do like a 1-hour chart. I like my 30-minute charts. You can see this is on the 30-minute, clear gap up, empty space was below us. We end up smacking that one. Couple members ended up hitting that one too. Shout out to Amelia. Shout out to all the ladies in there. And yeah, that's that. And yeah, we end up calling those ones out in the VIP chat. So the live trading chat. And some members, they don't even join that at all. They just wait for, our setups to happen, and then we get in and get out. So some members, they like that live trading chat that we have, and some members, they just like, the setups that we end up posting. So that's just that. So like on this 1 hour, this 30-minute chart that you see on IWM, this is going to be like a day trade for me. This is something I probably won't be swinging or anything like that. But yeah, more of a day trade. Trump met with a ton of oil lords over the weekend. I think we're going to... Hold on, let me see here. CVX here as well. Damn, it looks like we've been just straight up... Obviously, we're only up like $1 on that one, but... yeah, it's been going crazy. Wild. Alright, what time is it? Oh, dude, it's almost time for market open. All right, we got to do meta. We got to do SOFI. Uncle Will, hopefully you're still watching. APLD. All right, yeah, let's knock these ones out here. I got to pull up these other charts here really quickly, too. So, Tesla. Let me see where Tesla's sitting at here. Okay. So, still got upside here. 30-minute. We close above. All right. We'll break this down. Okay, cool. Yeah, we got some ones for today. All right, so SOFI, we already hit all of my targets to this downside here. You can see we had this empty space. We'll see here. Let me see here. SOFI. Now we got to look for something new. Let's go ahead and get rid of this, man, and let's go to a nice 4-hour, maybe even a... Let me see, hold on. Let me see the 4-hour to the downside first before I start doing stuff. Okay. I got it. Not gonna say it's gonna be right or anything, so... Everything I'm going over could be wrong. So, just make sure you're doing research. 1497, we got to move down to that 1450. So obviously this may not be the craziest move, but there is a little bit of empty space below us there, under that 1497 range. And then let's see, upside, let's take a look here. Let's see what the damage is. Let's see. Ooh. All right, Uncle Will. Yeah. There's whoever likes SOFI. I should probably look at RIVN. I probably should, but we do got empty space above us. So above that 1552, there's a move up to this 1595. Basically that 16 mark. So if we end up getting that continuation, I want to see this empty space above. So it actually doesn't look too bad. Ooh, that looks good. Yeah, Uncle Will, you might be onto something again. Yeah, yeah. If you ever, yeah, you feel free to spam me anytime. Yeah, these look good. I feel like I've written down like 1,000 stocks for today, but I already know what I want to trade. Let me see here. All right, give me 1 second here. I gotta send a couple messages inside the Discord. What is the market doing? Hold on, let me see. Let me actually take a look at the keys again. Let me take a look. Let me see what we're doing. So I feel like we're still in a little bit of a range, but we got a couple good plays to the upside if we want to get it. So Q's looking pretty good. Okay, give me 1 second here. One moment. So yeah, if you're in the Discord, Rug sent a lot of charts today. So, all right, one moment. I'm sending those inside the Discord. Where do we go? We went over that. Yeah, we got some good ones for today. Shout out to Rugged for these charts in the Discord. And yeah, I'm literally sending some charts here, so no BS for me, no BS. All right. Yeah, we got some ones for today. We got some ones. All right, hold on. All right, cool. Dude, exactly. Yeah, looks like we got some decent ones for today. So we'll see how things play out. Hold on. I gotta send like a message or two, and then we'll be ready. All right, yeah, we're good. All right, give me one moment here. Give me literally one second here. I'll be right back here. Yo, I'm here. All right, let me see here. What are you guys playing today? I don't know. I like. Okay, I'll be honest. I like the Qs. The Qs look pretty good. I like Tesla. I don't know where we're sitting at on Tesla right now. Hold on. So Tesla, I like this. You know, it looks good. This is definitely on my list. We got a couple other ones like Amazon, AMD. Ooh, okay. All right, yeah, sounds good. Yeah, we got some couple decent ones for today. So we'll see how things play out. So I like keys. I like Tesla. As for meta here, there is a little bit of empty space which is above us. So boom, we got that, and then pretty much got this box here. So if we end up breaking outside of this box here, that 533, there's empty space, move up to this 547. So want to see if we can get that nice little break and continuation into the upside. So it doesn't look too bad there. When you say you're, yo, Linda, what's up? Honestly, I might end up, I forgot track of time, so I might have to get off soon. But I'll probably be on live for like tomorrow, and then, but I'll be back on live in like an hour or so. Try to find one with the team. When you say you're playing, what do you mean? So for the Qs, I kind of want to see above that 588 for calls, and then if we end up dropping under this 564, then there's that move for puts. So either way, it looks good to me. But yes, guys and gals, lost track of time, so I got to do a lot of typing now. Got a lot of things to do. So yes, I will be inside the Discord now. So yes, if you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. If you don't want to join, no worries. We'll go over SLV. I got you. 1 second, Lee. 1 second. Let's see. All right. Looks like I got to do a puzzle here too. Looks like there's a move under that 62.94 down to that 61 range, which doesn't look terrible. So if we get there, it doesn't look too bad. Not too bad there. All right, sounds good. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning into the live stream. I'll either see you inside the Discord or in my next stream, so you can make sure to tune in that if you'd like. Links in the bottom for the Discord. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. If you don't want to do that, no worries. I'll still be back on the live. So yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll see either guys and gals in the Discord or in my next stream. Have a blessed one all. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much for tuning in.